Hello everyone, today I want to show you the worst deck I ever played in Death or Glory. It's a deck with Roxxor, and the thing that makes it a really bad deck is because I'm using Haymaker, the second perk, which says if I have no attack cards in play, my attack damage is increased by 3, but I become exhausted whenever I play an attack. Grapple cards are not affected. The thing is that grapple cards are affected. There is a little bug. So whenever I use a card like Spin Pool, I'm exhausted. I have to pass until the end of the turn. So I can't use the grapple mechanics, and I can't use the cards which say whenever you are exhausted, whenever the opponent is grappled, this card is free, this card has extra damages, and of course I can't use the throw mechanics too. So I'm using a lot of reaction cards because I can mainly play reaction cards. I have Swift Reflexes, I have Smoke Bomb, Bull Alt, Home Defense X, which is pretty good because it is a way to heal myself, to heal Roxxor, and Friend Save X, which is also pretty good because it can apply Daze to your opponent. Then I have access to a reaction counter, and this card is super good because it takes advantage of the free damage buff and it doesn't make me exhausted. So that's kind of interesting. Then, as I can only play one card, one attack each turn, I still run All Out Attack because it is a huge attack, it is 12 damage in theory. I also use Siege Break because it can both increase my momentum and apply stun sometimes. I run Chest Pierce because it says in this ultimate version, upgraded version, that my damages are gonna be increased permanently, so it can be really interesting for later. I use a twist because if you apply choke to your opponent again and again, it is pretty easy to kill him. I use overwhelming force to farm the momentum because I need a lot of momentum, so this card is okay to do that. I use Earthstomp because it is a one action cost attack. Nothing else to say about this one, it is probably the weakest card in the deck. I use the 2 grapple, Manriki, Chain and Spine Pool, which are a kind of 4-4 grapple, so it's okay, it's a good way to gain a turn. Gaining a turn means that I won't take damages, I gain 1 momentum from Manriki Chain and 1 momentum from strength to strength if I'm using it. And of course I have World End, which is the best Roxxor card by far, and it is the upgraded version, so I also apply Ignite. Whenever you play World End, it's often the end of the game, your opponent can't come back, but it can take few turns to make sure about that, so World End is pretty good to do that, because the Ignite part helps to end the game quickly. And as you saw, I have really bad items and allies. I'm using Healing Potion. That's probably the worst item, but as I am Roxxor and I can't play a lot of cards, and I have Haymaker, so I can't play a lot of cards, I need ways to stay alive, and it is the best one I found during my run. I just bought Stun Bomb, which can be pretty good. And I only have one ally, which is Rampant Growth, so extra heal is welcome, but this card also makes me exhausted. So, let's try to beat the final boss, Atranos. Atranos, you know him, I know him too. He has speed 5 attacks. I just checked if I can find something better than Earth Stomp. I guess Feign is better. Trunk walk is wacky because if you use it to block an attack, it counts as an attack itself because it is a parry card, so you are exhausted. That's why I don't use it, and I don't want to use Tough Guard, but maybe it can be good. Maybe I should try it. Maybe I should. So we are using the basic cards from the beginning of the adventure. So yeah, this build is pretty weak, pretty mediocre, but I guess it can still beat the final boss, Atranos. So Atranos, speed 5 attacks, brace, dodge, fear. Okay, a lot of cards to keep in mind. World End is pretty good. A twist is okay. All out attack is bad. I think I'm gonna discard a twist because I want to use my momentum for World End first. But I don't like my end. I won't use it because I'm gonna be exhausted. Twice. The card itself and my perk. Speed boost, okay. Flying. So I can't use these two cards. I don't think I will react to this one, because if I react, I save 3 health but increase by 2 the damages. And I don't want to take a lot of damage. I wanted to counter this kind of cards with friend save, but my opponent has speed +1, so it is a speed 6. And speed 6 is not. I can't do anything. I hope he's gonna reuse this one, but I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's discard all out attack. Home defense can be pretty good. Sadly, I haven't any corrosive vial, for example, to deal a lot of damage to my opponent. It could be really great. Okay, so I'm gonna discard. I guess Swift Reflexes. I don't know. Yeah, probably Swift Reflexes. So my opponent has to discard a card. Good. And I won't play another card because there is no need. I love to see this card in the discard pile. I don't need the heal. Oh, I have Overwhelming Force, which is pretty good. So let's try to apply Grapple. If I manage to apply Grapple, Atranos is gonna have 0 Bloodlust, sorry, and a 0 Bloodlust Atranos on turn 4 is often a win. Probably discard this one now. So I can already discard a good part of my opponent's hand with World End, but I like to wait more to have a bigger Ignite because I have a lot of damage to do. I think that my opponent can't block this. Yes. He has a dodge, but the dodge costs 1 Bloodlust, and I guess he only has 1 dodge in his deck. Stealth isn't really good against Atranos because if I have some Ignite on me, the Ignite will destroy the stealth at the end of the turn. So I don't want to use it. Spin Pool. There isn't any counter. There is only Wing Cocoon, but Wing Cocoon is in the discard pile. So I can play spin pool. I can't do anything, I can't do anything. But I gain 2 momentum this turn. And I can now use World End. Uh, that's a bit problematic because I have to use this. I have to use this because I want to... Oh, maybe that it can unleash, but I guess unleash cards cost what? 1 bloodlust, so he probably can't unleash. It could be a problem because Talon Swipe could provide him bloodlust, and if he has access to bloodlust, he can have, dodge World End. But now everything is good. I can use this. Maybe that discarding Elite Potion was better. And by maybe I mean discarding Elite Potion was better. Okay. Perfect. Ignite 7, we like it. So I can discard Ignite now. World End. And it is in this kind of cases that the 3-4 days 1 was interesting. Let's just increase our damages again and again. If I have a reaction card in play, I get plus 2 damages forever. The best card in my deck is the reaction card. Okay. How could things go wrong? Honestly, I can simply use this and just never damage me. My goal is to abuse Siege Break. Okay, I'm full health. Just is back. Okay. 28. 18, sorry. 18. And I'm full health against Atranos. That was the worst deck ever. But, as you saw, even if I can play only 1 attack each turn, even if I can't use the good 4 cards, the good grapple cards, the good parry cards, even if I haven't the good allies and the good items, because this item is pretty bad. Healing Potion is only 6 health, when Divine Armor, for example, is 2 health each turn. So yeah, that was surprising. But the good thing, why it was that easy, it's because Atranos is a monster. So if a monster can't damage you, it is kind of easy to beat because Take Flight is unplayable. Swift Dive, is unplayable. So yeah, my grapple cards managed to keep the monster to 0 bloodlust, and it It was a pretty solid Roxxor game. I died once. Grab times 34 grabs. Exhausted times 90 exhausted time. Okay. that was kind of fun. That was weak but fun. See you next time.